Hey there, Steam Q. What do you know? Want to look at some stuff? Yes, I do. Sup, and welcome to QQuest. Quick rundown about what the hell is happening. Basically, what happens is I go through a couple of runs of my Steam queue and talk about the content, have adverse reactions, and converse on the designs of the game. If you would like to see me go deeper into any of these games or even play them, leave a comment down below. And if you'd like to force me to play them, that's what my Patreon is for, with community voting and even an option to make me play something of your choice from my wishlist, or that week's QQuest. With that being said, let's get this ball rolling towards the villages of innocent, well, villagers, I guess. Let's go! Alright, right off the bat, it looks like we've got indie Dark Souls game. Yep, punishing action platformer that combines fast-paced, skilled combat of a hack-and-slash game with a deep and evocative narrative core, delivered through exploration of a huge universe comprised of non-linear levels. Maybe a little bit more Metrovania than I'm giving it credit for. That's a baby. That's a big ol' bloody crying. Oh, man. Oh, we're starting this week off strong, aren't we? Oh, man. Alright, yeah, it looks like a 2D hack and slasher. Emphasis on violence and provocative imagery. Is he supposed to be carrying that? Is that like a Jesus on carrying the cross imagery kind of thing? I hope he just hits you with it. Just hits you with the angel statue. Oh man, they're going hard into like this imagery stuff with their enemy design. That's kind of rad. I do like how they went over for style over detail with their pixel art. Oh man, they're going into the hardcore. Oh, this game looks metal as fuck. Like, is that you hurt? Like, is that just like if you get hurt, like you just start bleeding all the time? Ew, ew. That's his think place. His think place is showing. What's her story? Unless she is the story. Are you fighting that thing or are you fighting her? I don't know. Like a tree bird person. Alright, this looks... Oh, I did not realize for a second those were bodies. Well then. Ah, it's a shop. I love a little shop. Oh, look at this lady. Lady with a... What's your boy in it, Lord? A little edgy, ain't it? Nothing wrong with a little... Oh, that's fucking wicked. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. Boop. That one's going on the permanent wish list. Because, I don't know, that just looks kind of rad. Wait, were the eyes moving? Yeah, that's very Dark Souls. Oh, it's like a scarf. Good news, that's not his entrails, that's a scarf. Spin the wheel! They really aren't holding anything back with this one, are they? Well, I mean... Ow! Ow! He's already dead, Jim. Oh, it's the Crow Tree person. You actually fight him. Don't give away the whole bucket, guys. And there's builds. Is it a build or is it a progression? That's a bit of a question. Either way, it still looks worth a play, but... Zvistodia. Rapid images. Oh wait, is there gonna be a little extra thing at the end? Why? Oh, for a second I thought it said whilst on Steam. There we go. There's a little extra thing. Hey, it's Crow Tree. What's up, man? Oh, that just seemed unnecessary, but yeah, it looks like it's getting very positive reviews. Oh, Team 17. Who's Team 17? Let's go look at what else Team 17 has done really quick. They've done Golf with Your Friends, Monster Sanctuary. I just okay. All right, I remember who Team 17 is. I just I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about the dead, blood-crying baby, and then I go at like what other, either what they've made or what they've published. And he's Goops. Like, yeah, we're siblings. We were made by the same developer who published it. And it looks like everybody else is having a wonderful time. Except for the Blasphemous and the Hell Let Loose people. Oh, we're just gonna cook some things. Mine isn't ever living of torture. Oh man, we gotta move a house really quick. Everything is burned. We're gonna do a wonderful buddy platformer game. World War II. Oh yeah, that's going on the wish list. Unrailed. No, I don't. No. Stop popping that up. Stop it. Co-op multiplayer game where you have to work together with your friends to build a train track across an endlessly procedure-generated worlds. Master random encounters with its inhabitants. Upgrade your train and keep it from derailing, or, might I say, becoming unrailed. Isometric. So, like, do you have to, like, let's watch a video, because, like, I'm curious, like, if to, like, you run, alright, literally how to play, that works. Oh, you all run around the menu, that's kind of nice. Do you, like, go and get materials to make train track stuff, or? Okay, yeah, that's exactly how that works. It's like an isometric Minecraft, where the only thing you're allowed to do is build a train. Huh, I'm actually kind of curious as to, like, that's kind of an interesting perspective on it. Oh, and there's even a mid-phase. Okay. Alright, so there's train builds. I mean, I'm a sucker for builds, but... Oh, are you not on a time? Oh, you're not on a timer, but it is timed. Like, it keeps track of the time. Okay. Maybe. And if your friends are bad at the game... Oh, so there's a competitive mode. MLG Unrailed competitive tournaments. That seems charming enough. Let me give it a bit of a read. Ooh, $17. Oh, but $30 they have a buy one get one. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if that was like $5, that'd be an instant 10 if I had a friend who also wanted it, right? Like, oh, and they've got a roadmap, so you'd have to see how it would go. I do like how they use the train thing for the roadmap. They've got a good PR person, at least. Okay, like online and couch co-op. Okay, so it's got... Oh, I probably should have looked at the tags. There are the tags. There we go. Build a track further than ever before. Technically, every track that when you build onto a track, that track is now further than it's ever been before. Because the track is longer. Alright, that seems cool. Let's do it. Boop. That's a wishlist ad. What? What? Willy? Is that how you spell Wily? Wily beast and weakest creature. It's like a cat. So this just looks like a bullet hell game. completely in one of Eastern Asian languages. I don't know which. What, is this trailer just sitting on the main menu? This trailer just sits on the menu for like 30 seconds. And the music doesn't stop. So the music's not a part of the stage, so that just means it's going forever? Yeah, this just looks like a bullet hell game. I mean, that track is kind of okay, though. I'll give it that. It's all in a language I don't understand. Wait a second. There was some English in there. I just saw it. I thought it said slow and pause somewhere. Am I just making that up? No, there we go. Oh, they put some of the controls in English. I wonder if this is a port of an older game. Let's see. You know what? Let's see if I can get the basic description up. If you guys want me to, I'll dive deeper and figure out like where this came from and stuff. Decide who is strong, who is wise, who is right, all based on Barrage. With Barrage. Wild and fantasies. Wild and strike fantasy. Words to live by. I'm gonna give this one a pass. River City Girls. There's trouble once again in River City. Yes, right here in River City. All of the kids are out playing pool. Sorry. My extremely old sensibilities. I'm just... sorry, I'm just thinking of old musicals. And this time, one of the girls can save the day, using a variety of attacks, weapons, and items. I keep trying to not go into this. Alright, you know what? No. I'm going to be doing this whole thing. Alright, I'm going to do that whole description like it's from the music. Okay. Now you've got trouble, my friends. Yes, sir, there's trouble once again in River City, and this time one of the girls can save the day. Using a variety of attacks, weapons, and items, these hot-blooded heroines are ready to teach the city's low-lives a lesson. Either solo or with two-player co-op. It's an old classic school rebel for a new generation, right here in River City. They did that on purpose. Okay. Find our boyfriends and beat the life out of whoever took them. Oh, okay. So, reversal damsel in distress situation, I guess. Oh, it looks like an old school brawler. Is that a tiger man? Is that a man in a tiger mask, or is that just a tiger man? The distinction is important. It is. Because either there's half tiger, half people in this universe. In River City. Right here in River City. Or that's just a dude in a tiger suit beating up on some, like, either prepubescent or teenage girls. And wait, why is he a door? I'm assuming the doors are like ways out. Why is the tiger man a way out? It's either that or the fence. I just believe the tiger is like, forget your boyfriends, go with the tiger man. Oh, I might just be being an asshole. This actually looks kind of fun. If you like, I'm imagining it's like supposed to be styled off of like those old X-Men arcade games, and that is such a style, like, I won't call it a style clash, but like that's such a rough transition style. I like how she's looking down at it like she's judging herself. Is that like a little angry mark, or is that supposed to be like a bow? I think it's supposed to be a bow. Yeah, she's got it right there, but I like the idea that she's looking at it just judging herself. Is that how her thing looks the whole time? No, it changes. Oh, that's interesting. So there's a money earning system. But yeah, that's just a bit of a style clash. Like, you get this like nice defined, like the other style's still defined as well, but like this retro style pixel art with like all the little details, but not like hyper shading or anything. And then you get to the anime style, looks like for like the menus and stuff like that. Those got to be the developers. I'm putting money on it right now. If I was a developer and I was making this game, I would absolutely put myself in as like one of the guys running a game store. Let's see if they show us any live gameplay. Yeah, rainbows. Oh, did they do like a full-blown anime cutscene for like the intro or just the trailers? She has just breasts that you just don't show up to school like that, kids. Wait, what was that? Do they just have like normal conversations in the middle of fights? I do like how the boyfriends look like people straight out of Street Fighter. But is it just me, or did they look significantly older than the actual protagonists? Like, is that just like a style thing? Or... Okay, yeah, keep in mind that they're showing the arming up montage in the trailer before the instigating event of the boyfriends being captured. So, as far as I'm concerned, they just show up to school with those. So... There's a lightsaber, so maybe there's temporary weapons. Yeah, those guys, like, I mean, I don't, if without them standing right next to you, but those guys look older than the protagonists on first glance, I guess. So, there's an implication. I'd have to play it to find out. I wonder how many of those animated cutscenes there are. Oh, they released it on a whole bunch of stuff, so that's kind of rad. Oh, yeah, that'll get added to the wishlist. Why not? $30? If you're really into those old school beat 'em ups, then I'd say yeah, maybe that's worth a bit more of a look for you. But I'll probably pick it up at a sale. Anime and manga cutscenes, nice. Yeah, so soundtrack, large regions. Ooh, local multiplayer, that's nice. Local co-op. Classic. Oh, from like the old River City games. Oh, are these guys the guys that have the rights, or did they pick up the rights? Because that's kind of rad. Like, look up the old River City games on your own. But I don't know why, but a small part of me was just kind of assuming that had fallen into public copyright, so that's why they were able to make this. And maybe that's why. Next. Okay. This is all I'm looking at right now. This is all I'm caring about right now. I need this game. I need it to be a game about undead skeleton pirates fighting each other that are also wizards. Please tell me this is the case. Avast, matey! There be a high seas mayhem ahead in Battlewake, a rip-roaring pirate combat game exclusively for virtual reality. Oh, that didn't quite catch that one, but now that I'm looking at the other cutscenes, it kind of makes sense. Become a mythical pirate lord, captain of massive battle-ready ship, and wield ancient magics as you embark on a larger-than-life nautical adventure. Nautical war for the ages. Maybe I should be reading these as I do it. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, those supposed to be other players or just other people? Oh, you look. That guy looks so cool. But, so virtual reality, PvP, pirate wizard game. Cool. Alright. Alright, let's do this one from the beginning. I was just making sure it wasn't just like a straight up trailer. So, looks like the basic concept is you at the helm. Oh, that's a kraken. Crack-a-lackin'.
Set sail in Battlewake, a seafaring combat game.
You can't tell me what to do.
Superpowered pirate lords fight for ultimate dominion. Captain a massive
Oh shit.
navigate lush elemental seascapes, and prepare for a larger-than-life pirate war of the ages. Relive the tall tales following 4 fearsome pirate lords in Battlewake's narrative solo or co-op campaign mode.
So do you get like 2 ships, or are you both on the same ship?
A Spaniard who's equal parts charming and cunning. Rev, a fanatic transformed by her mad devotion to the drowned one.
Oh, are we gonna have to kill the... I don't want to kill Calvera.
With a bone to pick.
Oh, wait.
Or Jean, an ancient immortal empress,
Wait.
undead pirate legend.
Yep, he's an undying king. I have to kill him.
An ancient immortal empress who commands the deadly Jade Empire fleet. Each pirate lord has been bestowed with supernatural powers and devastating ultimate abilities.
Yeah, I caught that. You
Unleash the might of the ocean,
don't need to do that in the
send
brief.
enemies' ships flying.
Oh no.
Literally release the Kraken.
Crush them! Crush them all!
In Battlewake's warfare mode, up to 4 players will be forced to work together to complete dynamic, increasingly difficult mission objectives, collecting gold to upgrade your ships and abilities along the way. Or just cut the formalities and embrace the pirate's life in Plunder Mode, a free-for-all PvP deathmatch.
Sink any pirate you see and take everything you can from their drift.
I really like the way this universe
Command your
looks.
ship's vessel outfitted for war to sink enemies' fleets and seaside fortresses with an arsenal of flat cannons, ballistae, and more. From your captain's quarters, spend gold earned from matches to boost your ship's stats and arsenal, as well as leveling up your own.
He said arse.
abilities. Whichever captain has your allegiance, whatever pirate ambition you choose to pursue, Battlewake is a colorful, rip-roaring adventure.
Wait, do you get to pick a pirate?
And nautical gameplay and a healthy
Maybe.
dose of chaos.
I would play as I would play as a skeleton man.
Into the bargain. What about yours?
Why does the floating skull have a scarf there? Did he like used to have a head and then we make it so he has no head? You see, here's my only problem. It's just so unfair to have this guy on the main poster because everyone else just, looks like a lame-o twat when this man exists. Look at that shit-eating grin with the gold tooth. Okay, alright. We've had a good cue to get today. That one's also going on the list. And yes, I do have a vibe, so... Next! Oh, it's an RTS. Or is it a grand strategy game? I'm seeing hexes. This is reminding me of Sea of... Yeah, yeah, with this style of design, it just comes down to the numbers, honestly. Unless there's, like, live battles. Fantasy wargaming is back! I mean, it's been around for a while, buddies. Let's see what gameplay looks like. I got a squeaky-ass chair.
Fantasy General 2 is the long-awaited sequel to the original Fantasy General, a strategy game classic from the 90s.
I mean, just because it's been
Fantasy
awaited.
General 2 is a
I'll leave 'em.
turn-based strategy game, true to the tradition of its predecessor.
Yeah, it's
this game
very
is all
civvy.
about intense tactical battles. Prepare to command over 75
I mean,
different
okay, I'm gonna
fleets.
pause for a second. Like, there's a difference between stressful and intense. Stressful is you sit there and you let out a really long breath on your turn because you don't know how this next step is going to go and you're trying to outthink your opponent. That's stressful. Intense is like a lot of shit is going on at the same time. Everything's exploding and, it's just heart pumping, thumping action. That's kind of the difference. I'm not knocking on this style of game and stuff like that, and it can be very stressful and absorbing and involving, but that's not intense. You can't really get an intense feeling from your players in a turn-based strategy setting. Like, it just kind of, like intense denotes kind of a speed to it, I guess. But I'm done. This literally down here just looks like Total War. Now that I'm thinking about it. Although Total War does kind of the same thing. I'll shut up. I'm nitpicking too hard.
Unit types, including powerful heroes. Consider
Oh, they got hero
terrain,
units.
positioning, and morale. Manage your weapons, armor, and magic.
I do like the
all
idea
while
of like
acquiring mighty artifacts and much more, adding to the variety and challenge of your hard-won battles. Construct your own army, equip and upgrade your troops, and train the heroes who will lead them to war. As units gain experience in battle, they
how long
level
does
up
a
and
turn
make
take?
powerful upgrades. Your heroes develop new skills and abilities. Even the greenest of recruits can rise up to become a veteran warrior if they survive the trials of combat.
Because that's the issue with like
decide how
Total
to train
War
your
and
troops
Civ
march
sometimes.
from one
Like if
battle
you're
to
playing
the
with
next
somebody
as the campaign
and you
unfolds.
both want to take your time, a
In the
turn can
33
take like
scenario
hours.
campaign, you will lead the Highland clans in their fight for survival. These barbarians have a variety of unique units at their disposal, from berserkers to stag riders, from trolls to werebears. As a young hero, you find yourself
Yeah, you kind of
battling
live or
against
die on your
the most
universe, don't
powerful
you?
faction in the world of air.
Like if you don't have a fun universe with this kind of stuff, like it doesn't tend to hold too well.
Face the hordes of the soulless. But the Empire also employs elite units of fanatical legionnaires and ironclad knights, their ranks bolstered by magical machines, evil harpies, and
That's just
even
enough.
mighty dragons.
No, hold on a
Fantasy
second.
General 2
That's just an elephant with a slingshot. A Taurus catapult, like. I mean, I guess by technical definition, that's technology, but the poor bastard, his back, like when he reaches retirement, if he reaches retirement, even like, let's all spare a thought for a second for all the Taurus catapult soldiers and their sacrifice to this great country. Anyway, giant slingshot.
Evil harpies, and even mighty dragons. Fantasy General 2 combines deep gameplay with an intricate storyline where your every decision matters. Careful planning and clever maneuvers are rewarded, and a well-timed spell or cavalry charge can turn the tide.
Clever strategy, let's be honest. They were in a line, your attack is in a line. Guys, I know I'm harping on you a little bit. Admittedly, I'm not that big into strategy games, but I don't know, maybe like if you have a combo system or something like that, show that off instead of doggies were in a line, dragon do fire in line. Whenever you're doing your big strategies matter and are rewarded line. Like show me something complicated. Show me something like
charge can turn the tide of battle and carry you to victory.
Yeah, I'm just not big on strategy games. They take forever to get into. They take forever to play. I like it when their stuff has like strategy modes and stuff like that. Like a touch of strategy, right? But not like a Civ or Total War games. It's just they take too long, and I tend to alt tab out, especially during like other people's turns. I don't know. It's like I feel like there would be a way to like condense the design down, so like, because sometimes you don't even know where to fucking look or what to do, and you're just like, and like their conveyance to new like the skill floor is so high that they're just picking up a new like strategy game, like what is it, 5X 5E? No, that's Dungeons and Dragons. I think it's like 5X. But like the grand strategy games, like Civ games and stuff like, and Total War and stuff like that, it's just getting into them just takes forever, and then like any given game just kind of like that's what you're doing that day. You're like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna play a game of Civ 5. I already have dinner sorted out, and you start playing at 1, which is absolutely fine. But like so like if we look at like the suggestions right here. Similar to no, it's not similar at all to these. It's like these are turn based, but they're turn based in the way that like you just decide what they do, especially Atlas Reactor, where you're only worried about one character, and XCOM, where like yeah, you could definitely compare it to like being basically like a small scale strategy game, but like like, I don't know, like, it's much quicker, it's much more brutal, it's closer to intense than a 5X game could get. I'm calling it 5X. Chad's probably correcting me a million times right over right now, which is absolutely fine. I deserve it. But yeah, I don't know. There's just, to me, with like these giant strategy games, there's a trick missing. There's an accessibility and like a way there. Like, I should actually sit down one of these days and just try to like design something that gets across what I'm talking about, so that I at least seem like less of a naysayer. I'm not gonna put this one on the wish list. I'm not good at them. I don't. It takes forever to get into them. I'm gonna skip this one, but I wish them luck. Next one. Okay, that's a. Excuse me with the fucking whiplash between cards. Okay, all right. I'm gonna try and guess what this whole game is about just by looking at the cards. Okay, so it's turn-based. That's easy, and it looks like your moves. It looks like you draw your moves from a deck. It's like a card-based 2D fighter, where you like build a deck and then that's what you do. Yeah, I think that's exactly what this is. There are your currencies. So I imagine the second I scroll down, this is going to be free to play. This is where you're at. This is who you're fighting, which I imagine this could either be another player, but right now I'm assuming that that's not. And holy shit, buffs. This is cluttered as fuck. Oh, just look at it. It's got so much going on. And then there's more buff indicators above your name? Like, that couldn't eat. Do they double up at all? No, it doesn't look like it. So, like, did you run out of space over here, guys? And you had to use the icon? Are these more important? And what are they? Like, the symbols aren't telling me. Like, I'm not looking at this and immediately understanding what it is. Okay, let's look at some more screenshots. Yep. Alright. Let's see how close that was. Neoverse is a beautiful, fantastic game. You know what? Like, self-confidence is important. Right? Consisting of adventures with thrilling challenges. It is a strategic action roguelite deck building game that will test the player's skill. Start an adventure with unique heroes to save the world along various timelines. Okay. It looks like they have car tiers. It's like not a gacha game. Looks like there's only like 3 heroes. Alright. Ooh, mixed. But all reviews are very positive. Really? Skipping over that. Oh, there's a roguelite. Alright, so you experts, whoever that is. But where Neoverse really excels far beyond its card battling competition is its sleek 3D presentation and interesting sci-fi environments. Oh, okay. Alright. Across the board, I don't think I need to see anymore. Oh, it's just a boomerang. This looks like a mobile game port. With, I would say it. Huh. Huh. Well, I'll just have to ask them about that. Next! Alright, we're doing this. Let's just see whatever trailer they have. Oh, it's actually got like full-blown animation to it. The tubes? Okay, so that changes different. Oh, hair color. Okay. Oh, that looks rough. I'm gonna be honest. This looks like a Flash game. So, real talk for a second. Are those slimes attacks like unavoidable? Or is the person just playing it bad? Because if they're unavoidable, that's pretty mean. That's it. Oh, no. Still gets hit. Could they have avoided? Oh, they definitely could have avoided that one. Oh, the voice acting is... I feel like what you'd expect from a game with this, focus. Slash him! Slash the adorable slime. It's different than us. Oh, she just straight up... Oh, you can hit projectiles out of there. That's neato. But she's not coming back for all the other materials. Like, that's the part that bugs me the most about this, honestly, at the end of the day, is just, like, whoever's giving this demo is, like, skipping over materials. Oh, wait. Oh, the spiders are just enemies. I thought... Oh, okay. Yeah, get the... Is it possible to, like, draw a not adorable slime? Like, I feel like it's a universe impossibility. That if you just take, like, a circle... and like draw a face on it, it just instantly ends up adorable. We've only really seen the one outfit so far. So what's the outfit diversity? Oh, this is one of those. Oh, they went all the way for it, didn't they? I thought it was gonna skirt the line. I thought it was gonna be like this. I thought it was just gonna be... Oh man, I thought it was just gonna be... I didn't look at the background. Now I'm looking at the background. What the fuck? With that background, it just kind of takes a dark turn. No. I'm sorry, Chad, for everything you're gonna have to blur out on this show. What, is like her dress recharging? Or I don't... Oh. Yeah, that should have been a warning sign. Hairstyle, color, and eyes can be changed. The equipment will change her ability and visual appearance. When enemies attack me, your clothing will... I'm not going to do a voice for this. Your clothing will gradually be destroyed. If you continue to get attacked when your clothes are torn, then... Okay, yeah, there's... It's a fucking game. Nope. Oh, legitimately, though. Like, I don't know. Just looking at it, I was just... Mechanically, there's not much to say. Like, especially, like, I'm confused about what this game's goal is. Like, if it's a dress-up traveler, and the focus is the dressing up, why waste the time on the fucking? Like, why waste the time if that's your goal? And if your goal is the fucking, don't get me wrong, I'm all for, like, a well-built game around the sexual content. Like, I'm not being prudish about this or nothing. But, like I'm all for that. But I feel like if that's the goal of your game, that should be your focus at the beginning, and then you build the RPG elements around it. Instead, like it just kind of seems like they built a perfectly serviceable... I say serviceable lightly. Side-scroller stab 'em up. I am using that term very loosely, by the way. Because but normally I would just rule this as like, oh, okay, it's a whatever risque game where you dress up girls and go stab slimes. Like, that seems like a perfectly... What, were those coins already blinking? Like, Or is that just their rotation animation? No, they're already starting to blink. They, like, almost start to go away immediately. Like, the wonder she's not, or whoever's playing isn't trying to pick up, like, the shit on the ground. It starts to disappear almost immediately. But, okay, anyway. Oh, yeah, that looks like a stamina system. But, just, like, why, like, what is the focus of the game? Because right now, it seems too evenly split between side-scroller stab up and resource gathering, dressing up, you know, with the risque stuff going on, and fucking the fucking part of it. Like, it's like, pick two, Cat Bell. Pick two. And honestly, get rid of the fucking. Oh, it comes censored. Noted. You didn't censor your fucking Steam page. Again, Chad, sorry, you're gonna have to blur all this out. But the game time is about 40 minutes. I mean, for $3, but, like, Cat Bell, like, pick two. You've got RPG, highly customizable dress-up game. Fucking. Pick three. Or pick two. Drop one of them and move on. That's all the advice I'm gonna give you. And if I were you, I'd drop the fucking. Alright, next one. Dead or School. Alright, yep, here's another risque one. Alright, let's go through it. We might suddenly see tits again. That actually looks really well drawn, like, all things considered. That... Okay, alright, I was getting onto River City earlier about this, but, like... Yeah. I was able to forgive River City. Oh, it's such a fucking style clash. Oh, yeah. This is probably one of those. Like, is he actually gonna eat her, or is this another one of those games? Is it like a level 10? Okay, so it's like a side scroller. Is this just fucking lewd Donkey Kong? Okay, so there's a. Is this a Metroidvania zombie sex game? It's an exploding tank. That's unfortunate. You could drive a fucking tank. You know what? I will agree with the game on this. That is the exact face you make every time you fire a tank. No exceptions. Ah, look how cool I am. What's even going on here? Oh, there she is with the holy shit chainsaw. Am I just noticing that for the first time? I was noticing the big guns. Like, ironically, I'm imagining that they're in a tank with an anti-tank rifle. But that's some brutal Gears of War shit right there. That's her melee weapon, it looks like. Hey, bud, I think you have too many eyes. Huge. What is this? What am I looking at right now? Accurate name is accurate, I think. Like, where are his eyes? Is that his mouth? Oh, why is this screenshot blurred? There's not even like any tits under it. I think she's like looking up through a ceiling. Yeah, that's like a skyscraper. Why is this blurred? Stop. Yep. Figured that would be in there. God, she just... What? Okay. Alright, we need to talk about this for a second. Cause... So... What the fuck? Okay. Alright. We're just gonna talk about this for a second, because this needs to be talked about. Animated, heavily shaded, detailed anime style. Heavily detailed, shaded, animated anime style. Highly detailed, flash game weapon. And I think that's... I don't even think that's her hand. I think that's just Arthur's hand. Hey, Arthur. That's just life right there. When your life gets low, sleep on a subway. Or click on the health icon. Why are there multiple health icons? Ooh, there's a sale. At a little shop. I love a little shop. Of course there is. What is this menu? There's so many fucking style clashes. I'm all for a fucking drone, but like this menu looks like it's from fucking like a discount Dead Space. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and read the description. Mostly positive. Well, if you're alright, if you're buying it, you know what you're getting. Alright. Underground dwelling girl Hisako is aiming for the surface in a zombie-infested Tokyo. Hack and slash RPG. Obtain weapons and gears from enemies, and customize your skill tree to create your own unique and powerful character. Alright, let's see if there's any gameplay. What? I guess they're hand-drawn, but just the way they animate them makes them look like... Oh, she just punches him through the chest? It looks like... That looked like... That looked like one of those, like, old, like, Flash animations with, like, the Grim Reaper guy. Man, I fucking loved those when I was a kid. And this... Okay, admittedly, seeing the gameplay in action, I can see it a little bit more. It looks super fucking silly, but... Oh, is that Huge Horn? Yeah, voice acting is pretty much what you'd expect. Wait, it's also a visual novel? Or is that just how they work the cutscenes? What? Just going to school? Well, they showed that twice, that scene with the train, even though it looked fucking rad. And of course... Oh, the fucking Joy starts playing? That literally just said, when your life gets low, you're off. Oh! Oh, she was shooting the tank. My statement still stands. What the fuck? Now there's, like, ancient gods or something? And there's a spider tank? Defeat makes a... Wait, does this have Dark Soul mechanics? Is this another one as you lose your fucking... Okay. This looks like, for like the cutscenes and they got the like the hand-drawn art and stuff like that, they like got somebody who can like hand-draw and stuff like that. But it looks like anytime anything's in motion, with the 2D portraits, they animated it in a Flash game. Which I'm fine with. I'm just conflicted, because for the enemies they did 3D portraits. Why didn't they just also do... Oh, is that my man Huge Horn? Like, why didn't they just do, like, the hand drawing for the enemies too on the way to school? So the framing... Yeah, that... Yeah, I think that's supposed to look like what it's supposed to look like. Why the fuck is Ode to Joy playing? Also, like, is the whole point of it just to get to a school for some reason? Just cause she wanna? You know what it... Dead or school. Alright. You know what would piss me off? No, we're not watching any more trailers. You know what would piss me off more than anything right now? If this is actually a well-constructed, good game. Wait, are you, like, upgrading the school like a base? No, that's skill customization. Wait, but then does that... Oh, lightning. Okay, I thought just said lighting. So... Wait. You have a health bar, so... No, the closed system is just so that you can show almost titties. That's all that is. Don't try to, like, sell that as, like, oh, your health is your clothes. It's like, no, it's... You want to show almost titties. Battle of Tokyo... On an underground... What would piss me off more than anything is if this game was, like, actually, like, well put together, awesome brawler with this page fucking huge horn. My boy. Oh, of course that's going on the wish list. Next. Fucking next. Oh, that's just Life is Strange 2. I don't really feel like it. I haven't played through the first one to completion, but yeah, why not? I'm semi-interested. Oh, here we go. Oh, this feels like some PS1 stuff. Like, literally, I don't mean that to be mean. If it's... And then there's this. Alright, so Final Fantasy turn-based RPG. With a focus on characters. There's a dragon. Play as Yuma Laverne and stop the Empire from exploding the power of the ancient dragons, including the soul of the shining dragon within you. With the help of your friends, realize your destiny, save Astoria, and unleash the strength you've always had locked away. Sorry, that particular line is just so fucking, like, anime. Alright. Let's see if I called it. It's like, well, good news, it's like Torchlight 2. Oh wait, is that Yuma? Because all the promotion materials only showed girls up to this point. Although, to be completely honest, with this genre and subset of art style, you never find... Oh, you just turned into a fucking dragon. Oh, I was completely wrong. You just get to be a fucking bomb-ass dragon fucking people up. Wait, but different people are in front? So other different people are controlling? So... I'm confused. I am confused. Okay, so you can run around as a normal person. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, is V... Form a... And are you not going to tell me what the acronym means? New refrain mode. What? What's a refrain mode? You're not explaining anything. And no, I'm not gonna watch all the trailers, hopefully for some context. This was your first trailer. This was the hook. Power of the Shining Dragon. Okay. Alright. I'm imagining that it's like a limit break, where you only get to turn into a dragon sometimes. Which is unfortunate. Because I abso-fucking-lutely would just be a dragon all the fucking time, because you get to be a fucking dragon. Who would... Out Sega? Sega? So is this like an older game they're re-releasing, or something that they just recently translated? No, 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 Steve, you don't get to fucking say that. No, I'm just gonna skip. This one is, it's too anime for me. I'm just skipping. But should I skip it? You decide. The Patreon and everything is for that. Alright, so... Oh no. I sat on something long, and I liked it. Oh, well. I'm just being an asshole. So... Demon faces. Right? The back door to the seals to the altar. Okay, looks like a turn-based RPG. There's an overworld. Okay. Retro graphics. Turn-based RPG. Oh, there's like a Sins thing. Nice. RPG with roguelike elements set in a dark fantasy world, where your choices determine how challenging the fights and enemies will be. Create, equip, and lead a team of heroes. Let's see how that goes. Oh, actually, like, yeah, it's retro style animation, but depends on how big the team is. That all looks cohesive. Use game mechanics to get an advantage. That's typically how game. I think they mean builds and like comboing stuff in specific ways. At least the art style is consistent. At least the art style is consistent. That's something we haven't seen for a minute. Touch. 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 Looks like there's a sin system. Probably works like karma. I cannot say how much I like that the art style is fucking consistent. Sin Slayers. Slayer of Sins. Seems cool enough. $13, not bad. Yeah. Best gear while I challenge thousands of monsters. You build a squad, then you probably build the stuff in the squad. Yeah. Seems kinda... Yeah, random generated locations, which is very easy to do with a tile-based system. So, that was a good idea on their part. Depending on your choices, the sinfulness of your team will go up or down. If it's high, expect tougher enemies. Oh, so it's not a karma system, it's a difficulty system. So, well, it kind of is. So, like, the higher your bad karma, the tougher the world's gonna treat you. That's... I like that. I like how that works. Easy it is for those who have died because of the sins of the darkness weighing down on your souls. One time they lived as brave heroes across the multitude of worlds, and bards composed ballads of their noble deeds, until the day darkness flooded their hearts and killed them. Only then the gates will open and the damned will... That's, so is that just like a hint? I do like how they don't just tell you. That's kind of nice. One more thing. Columbo's even getting into these videos.
Oh, there's one more thing, sir.
Alright. And that is the queue finished. So, if you liked what you seen, if you appreciated, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. Anyway, but what's more important to me is if you would like for me to look at any of these games deeper for a video, or if you'd like me to play any of these games and do a deep dive on any of these games mechanically and otherwise, leave a comment down below, and I do go through them, and if enough people shout about them or anything like that, I will definitely do them, because all of my content is going to be community created. And if you would like to have a stronger voice and even force me to play some of these games, if you would like, head over to my Patreon. Links for everything down below, including my Twitch, where I stream and may start streaming these queues as well, so that you can be an active part of the system. Let me know if that's something you all want, and with that, all of you have a wonderful evening. Bye!